So now it's time to talk about the credentials for your database. If you open a file here in your project called .env, you'll find, as I told you earlier, you'll find that here we have the database connection, we have the database underscore host, we have the port, the database name, and also the username and password. But if you try to access your website now, it's not going to work because we have activated the registration system and we did not create the users table. So therefore, we need to work on creating the database, and also we need to create a database with a specific name. So to do that, you need to open up your XAMPP, and then in your XAMPP you need to click on Manage Servers, and then run your MySQL. Click on Start, and also your Apache web server. You need to start both of them. So make sure that both are running. Here it's going to take some time to start my Apache web server and also my database. As you can see here, the Apache web server will start first and then my SQL database. Now if you click on go to my application, or if you just head on over to the browser and type localhost. So here let me type localhost. Localhost and then /dashboard, and then click on phpMyAdmin. This is going to open up your phpMyAdmin, where you can control your databases and also your tables. So as you can see now, I have here all of my databases. So what I'm going to do here is that I'm going to click on new, and then I'm going to create a database and I'm going to name it Laravel underscore. So here Laravel underscore, and then click on create, and this is going to create my database. And as you can see, this database again has Laravel underscore voting, and we need to check out a few things such as the privileges. You need to click on the privileges, and then you will find that here in the privileges we have the username. The username is root, and the host is 127.0.0.1. and the type is global, and all privileges. So anyone can use this credentials to access my database, and we should use this. The username as again is root, and then the host name is 127.0.0.1, and type is global. And you can edit, of course, that, but I wouldn't recommend doing that at this point because we are in the development stage. So now we need to take these credentials and head on over back to the browser and type them here in the .env. So again here the database host is 127.0.0.1. That's correct. The port is usually 3306. And finally we have the username is root. That's correct. The password is nothing. The password by default is nothing. You can check that by heading on over to the main page, and then click on user accounts here in your phpMyAdmin, and you will find that here all of these credentials can be used in your to access your databases. So for example, here we have this credential, which is root, and then the hostname is 127.0.0.1, and the password is no. Whenever it says here password is no, it means that there is no password. And the global privileges is all privileges, so we can access it, and the grant is yes. So we are using this line. We are using the username as root, and the host is 127.0.0.1, and the password is nothing. So make sure that you have this here in your database, and the username is root, and then the password is nothing. The database name, remember, the database name is Laravel underscore project. This is very important. Underscore project. You need to make sure that the database here, Laravel underscore project, matches the database that you have just created, which is called Laravel project. You need to make sure that the database here, Laravel underscore project, matches the database that you have just created, which is called Laravel project. And now I can access my database.